Hey everyone, and welcome to RazorsEdgeGames.org. This is Razor, and I am looking at, again, Ultimate Fishing Simulator by BitGolem. Publisher is Ultimate Games. Today we're going to go over some patches they've done. They've added a new lake. It's a winding lake, kind of like Dale Lake down in Tennessee, and fly fishing. So let's hop in. I'm going to show some tips about hook sizes and some bait. If you're on the beginner mode, obviously, it tells you what bait's preferred for each fish. But they don't really cover the hook size based on your level. So that's some of the stuff we're going to talk about, and let's go fishing. Okay, this is the new map. This is Uvac River. As you can see, it winds around. They did add a map. You can teleport to different areas, or you can get a boat. There's boats in this map. You do have to pay for a license. We're going to be fishing for Xander with a fly rod on this lake. And let's take a quick look at the setup we're going to use. So this is my setup for the fly rod. And basically this is the highest level I could use right now. I'm also using a floating line. And we're just going to use just a regular fly. Looks like a little dragonfly. And I got the hook size set at 3. So we can change that. If you look here, here's the different fly modes. But I found the Xander hitting that pretty good, so we'll go ahead and use that. You do need to have a reel. So I've got the level 13 one. And then obviously the pole. So let's hop in and let's do some fishing. Alright, so we're here at the lake. Let's take a look at the map mode. I can show you what I'm talking about here. If I click on the map, you can see these different points. We're going to go down. I was down here. There's a little dam level kind of thing. So if I just click on that, it actually will teleport me over there. And as you can see, that I am now down by this little ledge. I didn't start seeing a lot of activity from them until like about 8 o'clock. Let's go ahead and I'll show you a technique with the fly reel. It's basically just a casting technique. So like the normal cast. You'll notice now on the left hand side there is a meter. You just want to keep that at 3 lights. Alright, we got a hit already. Alright, he's pulling drag. Go ahead and turn that up to 11, give him a little bit of a fight. Obviously, you don't want that to go in the red. It'll break your line. You can always hit the middle mouse wheel or whatever you map the key to. You can release the tension, let the line out. Well, he's really, Whoa. Come on, baby. He's going for the bottom. Come on. Oh, we got a Brook Trout. That's a first. Alright, that's not exactly what we were fishing for here, but we'll go ahead and sell him off. Little thing. Could have probably released him for more points. Let's move to another spot. Alright, so now I'm about in the middle of the lake. You can see he's out in the water, the other player there. Or he might be in a boat. I have no idea. And I'm just pumping the left mouse there. We had one tracking us. You can always recall that. By hitting the Q button. Oh, got him. Whoa. Come on, big guy. Alright, he's settled down a little bit. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Alright. The one that got away. Okay, so now I'm going to go to St. Zeno's Lake. This is really good for channel catfish and massive carp. I'm going to show you the tripod with multiple lines and just basically what I call poor man's fishing, just laying it out there. I'll pause between hits, but we're going to catch some pretty massive fish. Alright, it is raining. I usually go down here by this bridge, as does everyone else, you can see. Let's go ahead and let's set up. We're going to use this. We're going to change this bait out. Make sure our hook size is decent, 7, okay. Let's go with feeder bait. And for these I use a combination of, you can really use anything, but I found these are the 3 best. We'll get our first pull set. And our second pull. Alright, we got 2 hooks on that one. Alright. So we have to make that pull active. First thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down our pod. We're going to change reels. Let's use this set. Okay, so we're going to drop our pod down here. It says Alright, I'm not sure what, obviously I've hit a snag here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I just basically had to re-equip it. So we're going to go ahead and throw our line out. Right where that guy's standing. Now they did fix a bug where it seemed like the last pole you put down would be the hit. So there we go. We can switch our lines. We use that set. And we'll go ahead and throw that one out too. And we'll set that one in. And I'll be back when we get a hit. Alright, we got a hit. You can see it's flashing, so we'll take the rod. Reel in a little bit. Hook him. Not a very big one. Think about catfish, they swim to the bottom. Unlike a bass that'll try to break the hook at the top. And the game is very realistic and true to that. A bass will hit the top, try to throw the hook. There we go. I think he's got all his fight out of him. There it comes. There we go. What did we get? 17 kilo grass carp. It does now show you if you have a new record catch. But it obviously isn't my biggest fish yet. Go ahead and throw that rod in there. Okay, now I'm going to fish for sturgeon. I'm going to go out on the boat. These are also pretty large fish. See with the thing, a cut bait and a leech. Let's hop in the boat. You see you get a fish finder. This looks good. I'm going to change my set to a 3 hook. I use a tripod on this. You can hit Z and zoom in. I think after this we'll do some spinner for some bass. Also boat fishing. Alright, we have a hit. One thing you want to do when you're on a boat, you want to make sure that you have tension while you're floating the bobber out there. Because they will steal the bait off your hook with no tension. Whoa, that was close. Still taking line. Going into the boat. They've added a lot of fight to this. There we go, 14-pound sturgeon. Alright, we're going to set up our fourth pole. We're going to go with a spinning rod. Okay, we'll pick that one. Go ahead and equip it. I need a reel. Spinning. Level 14. Level 12. Gonna equip that. Pick our line. These are for fly. Fly that one. Equip it. Don't need a float. Don't need a hook. Go with a lure. Wobblers. Use that one. Alright, I think we're set. Try that one first. If not, we can do some soft bait worms. But we'll go with that for now. See how it works. Alright, let's go pick a lake. So this last piece is just covering casting. Basically, I'm using a worm, a rubber worm. So if there's different types. So if you see you're on the ground, you can do what's called a touch and go. And the idea is to do that luring method to where you're getting the bar to go up. There you go, stop and go. Or their straight method, which we just switched to. But you want to stay consistent depending on the lure. And that's about it. Hopefully this is helpful. Hook size is definitely a must when you're lower level. You want to make sure you use the right hook size. When I say size, it's right here. So if you look here on each hook, they have variables. Because if your level's too low, you won't be able to catch a fish. So that's really it for this this video. Hopefully you found it useful. And hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Again, take care.